Sorry about the two-parter. Anyway, and then you really need to slam on the brakes almost immediately, like right here. You take that one more big step to give your dog time to put in the extra stride and to adjust those strides. So I think that you could decel a little bit earlier. I'm not even sure that it would have gotten you that much of an adjustment in stride. But I think you just need to understand that for your dog, if he needs to manipulate his stride length, he needs several strides to do it. And so you have to keep that in mind when you're planning your decelerations. It's not about the final stride. It's about adjusting the takeoff point, which requires more than one stride. Okay, so here he said, oh my, I didn't mean to do that. Nice job here. Okay, so here's the rear cross. So again, you can see as he takes off, his head is pointed in this direction. He does not know the turn is coming. So he's telling you he needs more pressure earlier. I think at this point, I would slow down here. You need to give him the opportunity to get in front of you, because the earlier he gets in front of you, the earlier you can put pressure on the line. You can't put the pressure on the line when he's behind you. And so really, you can't put pressure on the line until right here, but he's already preparing to take off. So you have to be more patient back here. Allow him to focus on this jump and then put more pressure earlier so that he should be taking this jump with his head turned in this direction. And then that's going to put him on this wider arc. Here, this last bar, I'm not sure why it comes down either. I don't see you really slowing up. That's good. You've got to power through all the way to the end. It is a little bit of a deceptive line in that if you look, the difference between jumping the jump here and jumping it here is quite a bit of yardage. And so your dog may have just estimated this a little bit wrong, right? Because your dog is coming like this. Whether he jumps this part of the bar or whether he jumps this part of the bar really changes how much, the stride length and where he needs to take off. And so he may have just mistaken it just a little bit. He may have been estimating for what he needed to do to clear the bar if he'd been on this spot, and then he is over here, and it's like 4 inches further away because of the angle. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of how I think about it. And so I think it just happened. I think that if you want something to work on, you can set things up like this, like jump grids like this, and you can just go in and just tweak them, a little bit between repetitions so that they're always slightly different, so that he has to learn to really find the bar in those situations, those slicey situations. I think that's it. Yep.